You're angry. Can tell.
Of course you can. Aren't you angry?
I'm what? Disgusted. Disgusted by what we saw down there. By the sins Fairfax Haskell committed in the name of his God. I hope they'll burn in hell. For that I hate myself.
Nothing can stand between us. Not even death.
Not even death.
The closer we get to my body, to the truth about what happened here, the stronger I feel. My senses rise. It's as if I can taste the silence, smell the scent of wood smoke, feel the warmth of your body, feel Deborah's wrath. I feel it as if it were my own. I know her rage. But that anger of mine, that fear, I thought when I left home, I'd left them behind.
Past is the past. You still get to choose your future. Times like this, old wounds can ache. Seems normal.
It's not just that. I thought I'd healed. I feel like I'd taken 10 steps backwards. So much so that the sister I thought was gone for good seems to be winding her way back to me.
Your sister. Ayomide, wasn't it?
No. As a child, before I left Cuba, I had a friend. I chose to call her my sister. That night, the night I died, I dreamed of her. I dreamed of Calendre.
Are you sure it was a dream? Is that why you left the schoolhouse without me?
Yes. It must have been a dream. She wasn't there. I mean, how could she have been there? But I heard her voice. I'd swear on it. How could that be?
Dreams can be vivid. Can be difficult to separate them from reality.
I was awake, Red.
What did you hear her say?
I don't know. I don't remember. I think she said we were family. Never to be divided.
If she's after my job, she can't have it. I'm your family now. Nothing's tearing us apart.
No. Not even death.
Still angry?
Gloriously. Ceridian?
What do you mean, Ceridian?
Ceridian, what's wrong? I don't think she can hear us. We need to go back to the swamps.
You understand that? But it's a bird.
It's Ceridian, by way of the invisible, speaking through the crow.
But it doesn't work both ways. Imagine having a conversation with someone far away. Can you feel it? I have goosebumps.
The veil is tearing at the seam.
This isn't good.
Uneasy. Me too. If I bruise the bud so the specters inside show themselves, you could shoot them. Once freed, the ivy should quickly wither.
Tip.
We can get to that ivy from the other side. The wards have weakened.
Ceridian's power wanes.
Did I ever mention how good we are together?
Yeah. It's always good to hear.
Picked and culled. Nobody's home. I can feel it. Crows. They flock to that great tree up there. I ever mention how good we are together?
Yeah. It's always good to hear.
The Banishers are here.
Already? How unfortunate.
You called us.
Did I? I thought I had more time. In the end, it runs out for all of us. As I depart this old carcass, I leave no burning heart behind. Go or stay. To prevail, you must first set your heart at peace. When at last you face the nightmare, you must both be clear on what you want. You must.
What do you mean?
It is not for me to give you answers, only to prepare you for what awaits. Then we can all go to sleep. Seeker doesn't hate you, Rory. She's just not used to being trusted. Protect her. For me. You're too late, old mosshead, as ever. Time for peace. I forgive you, old man.
Soldiers, bring me her hand! Away with you!
Again, huh?
We've got all the time in the world. Nothing, child.
Try this on.
Old Mosshead is no more. He'll never drink from your skull now, will he? Another ancient promise broken. But what about me? How do I live now? You were all I ever had, and all I'll ever have. Can I set the world on fire now? I just want to see it burn. A pity. Farewell, then. She took me in when my father... when no one else wanted me. She taught me to stand up straight.
Leave her be. For now.
Just bugger off a while, would you?
All this death.
Want to talk about it?
I will do. Seeker now.
She'll try to make sense of her pain. Or perhaps she'll sit with it a while.
Or she'll try to kill it.
Grief knows no rule book.
When I returned from the war, I walked the wet streets of London for a long time. All I could feel was my heart digging a hole deep inside my chest. After what I had seen, what I had done, I just wanted the pain to stop. I wanted oblivion.
Your ghosts were killing you. They almost pushed you to insanity, but you pulled through.
I let myself be drowned. You're the one who pulled me out.
Poetic, if melancholic. What's going on, Red?
I feel lost. I can't even stand myself. I can barely stand to look at you. Something eats me from within, and it's growing. I don't know what's happening. I'm scared.
I scare me too. I am untethered from the world, but through you I still feel like myself. I cling to this. The closer we get to my return, the further from life I feel. I care nothing for the living. I only care for what I can take from them.
Do you feel that way about me too?
No, of course not.
What are we doing?
We're reclaiming our world. The only way we can.
Are you sure this is what you want?
We made an agreement. Are you having second thoughts?
I don't know. Maybe.
Ceridian's death has changed things for you.
Yeah. She had power, purpose. She had love, and she still chose to leave. Maybe she's right.
Should we reconsider? It may not be too late to change our minds. But you must promise me, Red, whatever we decide, we stick to it. We cannot change our minds again.
I swear it, my love. This is it.
I want this only real. I want to be with you in the flesh.
Our minds are set. We're going back.
Thank you.
Thank me when you're back.
Is it worse to lose your faith in your fathers than it is to lose faith in yourself? Those in the Harrows who lived would be wise to look inwards, to reflect, and then to pay penance. But none carry a greater burden than young Lamentation Haskell. How will he guide the faltering faithful when he has so little faith in himself?
Another curse.
Get out of there! hidden. They mean business now.
Stay put.
Squire Paris's store. There's a strong spectral presence.
Shall we?
We're closed.
Jane,
Banisher?
where's the older gentleman I met before?
He died. I was out hunting, and when I came back, his spirit had gone. It was wrong to leave him to die alone.
His ghost now haunts you. But you know that, right?
Leave his spirit alone, Banisher.
It's no small thing to be haunted.
It's no small thing to be dead. The Squire has always protected me. That's more than I can say for most people. Now I'll do the same for him.
Dear Jane, too kind.
Squire Paris, sorry to see you this way.
Not as sorry as I am.
I'm a banisher, you know. I could help you, both of you. That's what I do.
I don't know. This is new to me. Jane stands by me, though I'm dead. Oh, remarkable woman.
You've only ever stood by me. Now, Banisher, We have work to do, as I'm sure do you, elsewhere.
You there? A word, if I may. We must talk.
I think he means you.
Wonderful. Go on then.
Another ghost. I'm guessing from your rigging that, like Mr. Mak Рэйta here, you're a banisher.
Antei Duarte. Yes, I'm a banisher. Red can see you, by the way.
He can? Oh, interesting. Being dead, it seems, comes with a whole new set of rules, and I do not wish to learn them. As I'm sure you're aware, someone, somewhere, has made a mistake. Several mistakes, in fact.
Oh, aye.
Yes, I'm not supposed to be dead, and even if I were, I shouldn't be here talking to you. I seem to be haunting Jane. I'd like to implore you to do whatever it is you do and send me on my way.
Do you have any unfinished business that could be keeping you here?
Business was my trade. Trade was my business, but I'm not here because of unsold stock. I must be here for Jane. She was my bodyguard. The contract was informal, but we obeyed it to the letter. For my part, for years I helped to track a group of mercenaries known as the Hummingbirds.
Go on.
I'd rather not. Jane's proudly Pinnacle, and the story is her own. She'd tell it to you before she tells your man. She doesn't much trust white men.
I'm shocked. Keep talking.
Before we left New Eden Town, Jane had a secret. She was working on a map. I suspect she was up to something dangerous.
Unfinished business. I'd like to see that map.
If you look behind me, you'll find her quarters. Be discreet. I've betrayed her trust enough.
Jane doesn't trust her boss.
We should poke through the Squire's books.
She's very defensive about that particular patch of forest.
Like you with the blanket when the night is cold. How do you rebuild a life after such horror?
By taking revenge, it would seem.
I wonder about the epidemic. Was it a local disease or something else?
We're not opening that without a key.
Shouldn't be hard to find.
No keys here. I thought I saw something shiny. Still nothing.
Here, I found something. I wouldn't have kept a key here.
You probably would. There. The Squire's archives.
Paris had traded with the Pennacook, Jane's people.
He knew she had nowhere else to go.
Did he wish to help, or did he wish to profit?
Squire Paris bought Jane's freedom, then hired her as his bodyguard.
That was generous of him. This contract is the ghost tie. Right. We should talk to the Squire.
Yes?
You traded with the Pennacook.
As I traded with many of the tribes. How do you think I'm...
Does she know you traded with her?
She does not, and I like it that way. Best not to wake the sleeping dog. Soon I shall be gone, and all this shall be history. Unwritten and forgotten.
You took her into...
Jane was to be sold, sent overseas as a slave. It pulled my heart. I could not... The irresistible river of commerce could, I thought, flow on without her.
Hummingbird mercenaries massacred Jane's people. She likely...
Ah, right.
You don't seem surprised.
Why do you think we came to a backwater like New Eden? She knew the hummingbird.
I wonder if it's this that's keeping you here.
Yes, of course. It must be.
Jane wants revenge on the mercenaries who killed her people. Maybe that's why you're still here. Give us something to work with, Paris.
Jane had a cache of weapons in the wood. The fiery grove, as she described it. I presume it to mean that the trees there are autumn red.
Arms in the woods. Red leaf trees. Noted.
We'll take out...
I'll set up shop by my graveside. You'll find me there.
Let's find this fiery grove.
Jane.
Banisher?
We found a contract between you and Squire Paris. Are you...
Tread lightly. Touches of...
I am a free. Once I was in chains, but I was free in my heart. The Squire bought my freedom in
Is the contract still in force?
My contract with Paris is good, because my word is good. It needs... You white men love to be told what is true by what is written down, when the truth is right before your eyes.
May I see your wares?
You may even buy them, if you...
I'll leave you then. Good day.
She means to kill the hummingbirds.
Hell of a mission for one person alone.
Sincere's attitude is definitely strange, and not only for his constant whining.
Banisher. I didn't expect you back.
I'm working my way back to New Edentown.
There, you're on your own.
Do you wish to talk about what happened with the beast?
You killed my sister. I have nothing more to say to you.
Thickskin did what she did, and you were as horrified as I was, and laid the blame when it belonged.
You executed her.
Yes, I did. I know it seemed cruel, but I contend that it was necessary, or seemed so at the time.
Sometimes, Banisher, I wonder if we did not exchange one monster for another.
I'm sorry to bring this up, but your sister owed me money.
So?
I did my part. As the new leader of the camp, that falls on you.
Let me be sure I understand. You killed my sister, and now you're asking me for payment.
Well, the beast is dead, and I don't work for free.
You've a neck of brass and a bastard's heart. I hope your mother's very proud of you.
Listen, you don't pay a banisher to get what you want, but to do what must be done. And the beast is dead. Pay me.
You may take your blood money for bad work well done, and shove it in your choice of hole.
What's new, right?
I have no time for...
Now that you're in charge, what's the plan?
We finish what we started. We find the strength, but not yet. They still have too much fear.
The region is still dangerous. They may never find the
How fare the people?
All seem well bar Jacob Lind, who was recently...
What's wrong with him?
I find it hard to credit, and you may disbelieve it too. But Jacob Lind believes he is a wolf.
The settlement seems to be doing well.
We've made some gains, but we're far from...
Did you tell them what Thickskin did?
I told them she died hunting the beast. Some are yet in their sullens, but they're better with sleep, now the nightmares have stopped.
Perhaps them not knowing is for the best.
If we are to keep our chins up and leave for good. Still, some troubles yet. The bodies of the lost are buried, many without names. But we found they lead away into the woods. Some may have escaped. I need...
If they're alive, you mean?
Yes. And if they're dead, that they won't be coming back.
A new scourge is always possible, but very unlikely without the nightmare's influence.
Probably best to confirm, eh?
Thank you. I followed the tracks as far as I could from the killing ground. I left a red flag as a marker.
Goodbye to...
Where have you gone?
Banisher.
Arthur, how goes it?
It goes to shit is how it goes. Every damnable time. Yeah, the way I see it, you owe me. Maybe you can pay. The camp needs nails faster than I can learn how to make the buggering things. You could bring me some. I remember Nellie mentioning a blacksmith in Fort Jericho. Perhaps a merchant there.
Yeah, but
Decide for yourself.
how are things, Mr. Carthy? The old life is a memory long forgotten, I take it.
I'll answer no more of your question. And know this. If you ever again set foot in London, the wet boot...
The wet boot boys.
What? Dunno. Nothing remarkable. Making things, fixing things. Oh,
Congratulations.
his cousin's a trapper, but young Credence, can't imagine him. Sweet boy.
I'll take... Jacob, are you alright? You look unwell.
I am unwell. They're back, sir. The dark thoughts are back.
Slow down, lad.
See, we went a searching for them who died in Thickskin's Mark, and they were gone. All dead. All ate.
They were attacked in the woods.
What if I ate them? I've a brute in me. And I
A werewolf, is it?
found it in a dead man's book. There where the landslide was. But there's a cure, a plant. They all wilted when Ben died. Where Ben died. I can't remember the name of him, but I knew him from the drawing. Long purple things. There's my...
Alright, Jacob. Seth. Stay put.
I try, Mr. McCraith.
Good lad. What a mess.
He asks you for help because he trusts you.
Are werewolves even real?
I've heard rumors. Who knows what's real?
Call on me. I'm right here, you know. That corpse is gonna shoot.
mention how good we are together?
Yeah. It's always good to hear. There's an angry spectre somewhere nearby. Better summon it.
Unveil yourself.
You're losing your edge?
Show your shape in flesh! See we shape, don't you?
Here! Where do you think you're going?
Hey! More fun!
Don't just stand there. Move! Ask for help if you need it. It's going all out. You're within gun range, Brent.
target.
Going to attack him. Fancy a race? It's strong. Brace yourself.
You bastard.
Once more with feeling. I'm right here, you know. Watch out. Spectre position.
I think I used to count my wool bills on one hand. Are we looking in the right place? These look like blue bonnets.
Jacob must have confused them with aconitum, which is fatal. Hyacinths are harmless. Jacob won't know the difference.
this really gonna work?
If he believes it will help him, it'll likely help him. A thought is a powerful thing. My mother taught me that.